Hello! Ha ha! Merry fucking Christmas, bitch! Bitch! Alright! Ha ha! Hey! Hey! What's up, guys? Merry fucking Christmas, bitch! Yeah! Today we're gonna have a happy holiday ho 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 video. Fucking alright. We're gonna talk about, for those who are fairly new to cubing and such sorts. Yeah, such sorts. Uh, for those who are fairly new to cubing, we're gonna have a video about the evolution of cubing, because what's happening today is most people most videos that are on YouTube now are, oh, get a Joncher, oh, or I'm sorry, Zanchi, get a Zanchi, get a Sheng Shao 4x4 or and up, and get a Wick 2x2, and so everybody gets those three cubes, and then or those several different cubes, if you include all the big cubes, and nobody knows what else is out there. I mean, there's such a big variety to choose from, but everybody goes straight for the most popular cubes, and they're not always the best for every person, and I'll explain that now. I'll ex- every time they release a new cube, it's apparently better than the last, and sometimes that's not true, and people don't like it. Like the Wit 2 version 2, nobody seems to like it very much. Very few people use it over the version 1. And so now, most people seem to stick together with the same cubes. Everybody uses Jonchers. Everybody uses Guhong version 2s. Um, Nobody has a brain of their own. Nobody decides for themselves what they want to use or what they like. People just assume because that's the best, and that everybody says that's the best, that's the best. So everybody just goes straight for that product without even trying anything else, or having an open mind towards cubes that they might like even better, even though they may not be as good, as far as like cutting corners and all that garbage. Um, they might have a better feel. You might like the feel of the cube better, and you might put up with a couple lockups just to get that feel of the cube. It might make you do better to have a certain feel, and I don't think people realize that. People just automatically assume, oh, Joncher, oh, it's the best, it's the best, it's the best, it's the best, because everybody says it's the best. So I'm going to show you kind of what has been around. Now, if you've been keeping up with my videos since day one, then you'll know about my 8-part massive review series, which is, to me, some of my best videos. There were some of my favorite ones to record. If you don't know about that, I have an 8-part mini series kind of a thing called Massive Review, and it was, at the time, every puzzle I owned, I did a review, a little mini review on each puzzle. And of course now I own a lot more cubes, but I've not made a massive review version 2 or whatever. Version 2. I didn't see the need to. I didn't feel like I had enough puzzles to restart the series and make a new part 9 or whatever. Whatever, season 2. For the massive review series. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this today. I'm going to make an evolution of cubing video that shows kind of a backlog of cubes and how they evolved over time, from the Rubik's brand up to Dion's. So I've got them all like sprawled out on the table here. You can see. They're all just got them all over the place. So let's just see what we can do here. Okay. So starting out, we'll start out with Rubik's brand because they were the first ones to ever make anything like this. Now, my Rubik's brand is excellent. It's very exceptional as far as Rubik's brands go because most people complain about theirs not being able to turn right and or turn fast enough, whatever. But mine's actually really good. I've never had a major problem with mine. But I mean, it does lock up a little bit, but it cuts corners pretty well too. It does take some effort. I mean, sometimes on this side I can get it to cut 45, but it's just it's a good cube for a beginner. I don't see any reason why a beginner can't use a Rubik's brand. They all say, "Oh, it doesn't turn well, it locks up," but I average 2 minutes. If you average 2 minutes and you're using a Rubik's brand and you want to do better, don't worry about don't get a jounture just because you want to get faster times, because you'll skip a whole lot of shit that will help you in the long run. You're not going to be able to practice your look ahead as well when you get to that level. You're going to skip a whole lot of stuff. You're gonna lose out on a lot of skills that you could pick up on by using a Rubik's brand and staying with the Rubik's brand. Just learn how to use the cube. I mean, learn how to lube it properly, learn how to turn it properly, and just, break it in. Learn how to break a cube in. So back in 2007, they decided enough was enough, I guess, and they came out with these cubes here. Now this is the old Type A. Of course, it's probably one of my least favorite cubes, if not my least favorite. I do like... Whoa, what the fuck was that? Whoa. I better still be recording because I'm going to be super pissed. Okay. I do like the feel of the cube, and I like the corner cutting. You can corner cut 45 with this, as long as you don't have it too loose, because it does pop. It does pop if you're not careful. That's its flaw. The flaw is it's slow and it does pop. Otherwise, it has a nice feel. It feels a lot like a Dion MF8 4x4. It feels a lot like that. It's a decent cube. I could say it's a step up from a Rubik's brand, but my Rubik's brand is faster. Wait, that's not it. Where did it go? I just fucking used it. Just fucking had it. Where'd it go? Here it is. My Rubik's brand's faster. I mean, this takes a little more effort. So that was the original Type A. It's just a plain old... Whoa. Why am I frozen? What's going on here? Oh man, I'm gonna be pissed off if this video sucks. Right. It's just the Type A was a plain old Rubik's copy. There was nothing different about it. Nothing different about the pieces at all. Just a plain old piece. The plastic is pretty soft. Much softer than the regular Rubik's Cube. And that was all it was. The only difference was it had springs in it. It was adjustable. So that was kind of what helped make it a better cube than the Rubik's brand. Right. And to follow, there were several different cubes that kind of copied that same idea. There's the Type C, which is also known as Rubik's DIY, but this is like a fake generic Rubik's DIY. But they were both the same. What the fuck's going on with my camera? Why does my camera keep freezing? I'm gonna be Let me close Firefox. I'm gonna be really pissed off if this video gets fucked up. Close Firefox. I'm gonna get real angry here in a minute. What the fuck's happening? What the fuck is happening? Close. Close. If something happens, I'll be right back. Alright. So, Type-C. This is the first Type-C. What the fuck is going on? I'm getting really pissed off here. For some reason, my camera keeps freezing. I'm getting really pissed off. This was the original Type-C. This was the original Type-C with the plastic washers. Caps always fell off. That was the main problem with this and the Rubik's DIY. Caps falling off. And that's why they started making C1.5s and, you know, 1.2s and different types of C1s. They have all different versions of the C1. And then there's, you know, the other Type Cs. There's the C2 and C3, 4, and 5. C2 was kind of like... We'll get to the C2 in a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm sorry.